Hey guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus for January 2024. Keep in mind that these are just general readings and they will not resonate with all of you. Only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus and cross watchers. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life, guys. Also, all my readings are timeless, so whenever you hear the reading is when it's right for you, regardless of the timestamp. All right, let's see what's going on with my dear Taurus. Y'all, this year has been a rough start so far. I'm hoping that it'll change soon. If y'all are going through what I'm going through, man, sometimes it seems like it doesn't let up. But I have faith that things will change for us soon, my dear Tauruses. All right. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about with us today. See what's going on. Hope y'all are doing good out there. Hope y'all are good regardless of what's going on. There's a lot to be grateful for. Okay. Sorry I'm taking so long. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So some kind of a romantic I heard entanglement, but it's with a Leo. I don't know. It feels like it's pretend. It doesn't feel real because yeah, they're coming in as with the strength here, I'm getting like a strong Leo. But with the Leo in reverse like that, it's not really like this person is not being like a real Leo. I don't know why that keeps coming out in my head. A real Leo. It keeps repeating in my head over and over again. It also keeps repeating that they're not standing right in their power. This person, it feels like it was someone that you were interested in before, and they just never offered you anything serious. Like you could tell that they were into you, but I don't think that this person was into you enough to offer you something real, because this person played a lot of games, right? With this card coming out right here with the Five of Swords. It's talking about someone that likes winning, someone that likes to defeat other people. And that goes back to this Leo card about how this person is not, it's saying it again, they're not a great Leo. They're not standing correct in their power. They're not, because most Leos are very upright, very forthcoming. You know, they're the king of the jungle. So their morals are, they have high morals, right? But with this in reverse like that, it's telling me that this person does not have high morals. They kind of, I'm hearing draw outside of the line, don't follow rules. There's some kind of a rule breaker rebel type. And it feels like you guys were always like bittering, not bitter. You guys were always bittering, fighting, or just couldn't see eye to eye. There was a lot of like sexual tension there, or love, some kind of a tension that just didn't let you guys come together. I feel like this is mostly on their side. Something about how they have a lack of commitment. They don't have the what you're looking for, because Taurus, you're looking for something stable. You're looking for someone that is going to go the extra mile for you, and because that's what you would do. That's what a Taurus would do, right? You would go the extra mile. Like Taurus would die for the people that they love. They love so hard that that's what you want too. You want someone that loves you hard just as back, that would put their life on the line for you if they had to do something like that, because that's how Tauruses are, right? We're steady, we're bulls, we're die hard for our family, die hard for the people that we love. It's not even like it's a choice. We just automatically, no matter how scared we are or afraid or have no courage, we would always put ourselves before the people that we love in order to protect them, right? We would put ourselves in front of them to like shield them from pain and agony if we could. And in that moment when things do happen, we do choose to shield the people that we love. So it's very important to you to find someone exactly like this. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is all about, right? You're looking for someone like this, but this person is not coming forward correctly. You see, like, this person is somebody that you can actually build with, but something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with them internally. Something that is not your job to fix, guys. No, our love cannot fix people, guys. Okay, people will just, when they're ready, they will fix themselves, right? You can't force anyone to be ready, especially if their behaviors have been working for them, right? Whether it's a negative or a positive outcome, if it has worked out into their favor, into what they want to do, they're not going to change their behaviors, guys. All right. And I'm feeling like your search for this kind of person in people like this. Let me see if I could put it better. Okay. You search for the goodness in people that you're interested in, Taurus. This might not be a message for all of you, right? This might be just a particular message for one of you or a few of you. I'm hearing something about how when you meet someone, regardless of what you hear or what you believe about them, you always see the goodness in them. You feel like this person, right, that's coming through like this, that never offered you anything. There was always something lacking, like this person never came forward. This kind of person, when you meet them, they're very exciting for you. I think they fit some kind of a pattern, this push and pull pattern, this maybe I'm going to offer you something, maybe I will, maybe I won't, like kind of like tempting you with like kind of like a bunny with a carrot, right? They were just like tempting you. They really had no intention of being this person. But anyways, back to the point that I was trying to make, right? Trying to make it more understandable, because what I'm getting is that when you meet someone, and this is your pattern up here, the persons that you usually meet are always trying to one up you, trying to be better than you. It's like you're in competition with the person that you love. I feel like you've always chosen partners, or partners like that have gravitated towards you that just fit this pattern, right? This pattern of wanting to be better than you, wanting to be like you. It's kind of like you attract them because you are so successful, because you are so great, and they love your energy and they wish they could be like that. But over time, this admiration, this appreciation they had for you turns into envy, right? And this is how I see that this person is. First, they're super like into you and they're so amazed by you, but then they start getting jealous because they want to be like that. It's not necessarily that those are the qualities, because they do like those qualities in you, right? Because they would like those qualities for themselves, but they're not really like that, right? But since they can't be like that genuinely like you, because I hear that you're a bright rising star, very powerful, and they feel it, and I'm hearing their thoughts. They're saying something like, Taurus is so bright, she could do so much with her power, whatever. They're saying that it's easy for you to like to climb the ladder or to make friends. They just feel like you just have all these things that they wish that they had. So that's why they were like drawn to you to begin with, right? But then when they couldn't be that way, it turned into some kind of a jealousy. So I don't know why, Spirit really hit like hard with that. They kept repeating it in my head. So sorry if I repeated it, guys, but it kept coming over and over again about how they wanted to be like you. And these are the kind of people that you attract. I feel like, again, it's coming up that this is some kind of a pattern, these people that you attract. But back to the story that I was getting, you always give them the benefit of the doubt. You always think that someone like this could be like this, and they cannot. So this is the cycle that you're ending, right? You're ending this cycle where you believe that you can change this kind of person into this kind of person, someone that wants to build with you, someone, right? Exactly how it says, taking things slow, patience, stable love. This is what you're letting go of. And it's kind of sad for you because You feel like when you meet someone, if there isn't like that immediate spark, that they're probably not for you, and that's not the case. It's just that these people back here that you used to date, um kind of like it kicks up patterns from your life, the way that you grew up. And it'll be different for all of you. It could have been how your parents treated you, how your family treated you, that makes this kind of behavior feel normal, right? This pattern of toxicity, this trying to be better than you, trying to humble you, um, making you feel bad for your successes because they're jealous. They don't want you to have successes. They want to be successful. So, yeah, they're talking again about that pattern in my head, about how those are the kind of people that you've been attracting all your life. And those are the people that you gravitated towards because of this common pattern. It could have been even a pattern with like a best friend, I heard, that you had when you were younger, and you thought that that's what love was supposed to look like. So now when you find partners that are kind of like, well, romantic partners that are kind of like your ex best friend or whatever kind of pattern that was in the past, they just feel normal. So this is, it looks like to me, this is a pattern that you're completing. There was some sense of loneliness being with these kind of people, but like I said, it fit your pattern. It fit what you grew up with, that constant loneliness, um that trying to win their love, trying to be worthy, I heard, be worthy of their love. It's like you grew up with a message of that you had to be a certain type of person, certain kind of act a certain way, have certain things, be a certain smart in order to be loved. And this is how you grew up. It sounds like maybe you didn't get like some kind of a unconditional love from someone that was supposed to be like a caretaker. I'm feeling like parents for some of you. So, yeah, this is a serious cycle that you guys are breaking. And I'm hearing it again about there was always a loneliness, a sadness, feeling left out by this person, by whoever it is you were seeing at the moment. They all had the same pattern, right? And it might have felt like it was the same partner over and over, but no, it's the kind of people that pick you and the kind of people that you pick, right? You attract this kind of pattern over and over in your life. So that is what you are getting rid of, right? And I think that this is a choice that you're currently in the process of making. You're changing your life. You're like changing your perceptions of what a relationship should be like, what a person should be like. They should be ride or die for you. They should match your energy, right? Because Taurus is ride or die. So if you don't find, if now you look back and you're like, I can't believe that I was with this type of person when I wanted them to be like this. I was just fooling myself. I was just pretending. I was just tricking myself. I keep hearing different words. Tricking myself into thinking that this person could ever become this. So you had like really high hopes for these people, but it was just a pattern and it kept repeating, right? This person comes into your life, they're super into you, and then, you know, that becomes envy, and you continuously hope and hope that they'll turn into the Knight of Pentacles, someone stable, someone, a love that can be cultivated, a love that will stand the test of time. I heard you're looking for the kind of love that is forever, that is until death do us part. And you kept trying to either change these people with your love, or you expected to for them to change on their own because of your love and devotion that you offered them. But no, it feels like the more and more love and devotion and caring you offered this person, the more they would flip on you. It's like no matter what you did, you couldn't get close to them. It's like it would push you further out, and that was really confusing for you. And I'm glad that you could see this pattern now, Taurus, because it feels like some kind of a toxic pattern where you were just repeating this over and over. And I'm so glad that you're letting go. But some of you are still in the stages of leaving this old kind of way behind, right? This old type of relationships. You don't want that anymore. And I feel like you're in the midst of starting a new cycle with different kinds of people, but you're still on like the verge. You're still like on the edge. So right now, I hear like you're being tested, like the universe is sending you different kind of, and like I said, it could be different for every one of you, right? For example, the first word that came to my mind was job, right? So this could be a job, right? It could be a toxic job that you expected to, appreciate you eventually and change, and realize what a talent you are, right? And then for others of you, it could have been a relationship. So I feel like you're titter-tattering on like going on to this new cycle. So I feel like the universe right now is throwing you this person again from the past, or either someone that is very, very similar to this person, right? And they're going to invite you. It feels like it's a test before you end this cycle. And that's why the Two of Swords is here, because I feel like you need to graduate. They're like saying in my head, you need to graduate from this old way of being. It no longer serves you. And that's where you are right now. You're in this, what kind of relationship do I want? You're trying to figure out what kind of friendships. It's not just relationships, guys. Even workships, being at work, like your relationship with your boss or your company, right? It has to do with any kind of relationship. I feel like you're in that process of, what kind of relationship do I want with my company? What kind of relationship do I want with a lover? What kind of relationship do I want with a friend? So you're looking for more authentic friends, people that are ride and die for you, right? Just like I mentioned before. That's nice. I like that for us, Taurus. And I feel that. I resonate with that a lot. So let's see what else we get from Spirit. Okay, I'm going to get that because it fell out. And I feel like it's exactly what we've been talking about, right? We're walking away from these types of relationships. It's something that doesn't make you happy anymore. That's something that doesn't fulfill you. These people in progress. Wait, what? It's coming up all weird in my head. Case in process? No. Work in process? Oh, work in progress. Okay. So it feels like, right, you were always attracted to that fixer-upper, that work in progress. Like, oh, they're not perfect, but I'll teach them how to be better. Or eventually they'll love me so much that they'll want to be better. It's just, that's what you're leaving behind. You're not... And it's amazing, guys. It feels like a new door is opening up to different kind of relationships. I think that you're going to start noticing soon, because I hear that you're still getting curveballs. You're still getting old people energy, because the universe, that's what they do, right? Before they take you into another cycle, they kind of test you. They test you to see if you'll go back to your old ways, old people, right? And that's where you're at right now. Right? So... And that's what you want to walk away from eventually. That is the advice from the universe, to walk away from these old patterns. Exactly. And yeah, it's going to be painful, right? Because it's going to be weird to start either dating or making new friends with different energy. It's going to feel weird because they're not going to arouse feelings in you like these patterns, right? Because when we feel that pattern, it feels like a spark or something really exciting, because it fits something familiar from our past or something that we grew up with, right? So you're gonna be like excuse me, sorry guys, you're gonna be like holding back from people. You're gonna mostly be like watching them from afar, seeing what they're really about, because you don't want to be with this type of person anymore. So it feels like you're going to be more discerning whenever someone asks you out, whether it be a date or a friendship or a new job, right? Because you're changing. You're becoming a different kind of person. You're just not going to accept this kind of behavior from anyone anymore. But at the same time, it's been so familiar in your life for so long that it does feel like a death, guys. It feels like a death. It feels like a dark night of the soul for some of you guys. So you might be going through a depressive episode of, the last person that betrayed you, or multiple people that betrayed you recently. And I know a lot of you feel like it's your fault, like you made bad choices, but no, guys, these are all just lessons that we need to learn. Painful lessons, but no matter what, the universe always has your best interest at heart, right? And there will always help you with achieving what you want. So they're always co-creating with you. Whatever you want is what they'll go forward with, and they know that you do not want to be in these kinds of relationship anymore, and you're just becoming like so much stronger. I hear that some of you that are further along that have walked away, because I feel like some of you are in between here, right? The Two of Swords. You guys are still going back to your old way, dating habits, I heard, or old kind of friendships or old relationships, something like that. Feels like it's comfortable to go back there, but you just don't fit anymore. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't feel right. Some of you even get like sick to your stomach being around these people that you used to be around with, because I'm hearing some of you, this was a friend group or some kind of circle of friends that is just toxic for you. They're not there for you like you are for them. It's the same stuff that we've been talking about, right? Because Taurus is ride or die, and your circle of friends just wasn't. For those of you that this was a circle of friends, and this is something that is going to be very painful to walk away from, because this is all you've ever known. I hear some of you are much older and you didn't really realize that you were doing this, that this pattern of, I heard self-hate, guys. It's like a pattern of not feeling good, not feeling good enough, but it felt familiar, right? Because you grew up with that with someone, whether it be a parent or a friend or a family member. It's going to be different for all of you. It's just a cycle that doesn't work for you anymore. And I hear that a lot of you have been, and it's funny because I'm hearing this storyline in my head about how these patterns. You've always known, but you've never known how to like break out of them, right? So in the back of your mind, you always knew that these people were not right for you, but there was something inside of you that had so much faith. I hear stubbornness, guys. like I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this person change. I'm going to see their errors of their ways, things like that. So kind of, again, it's in my head, the fixer upper thing. I'm going to fix them. I'm going to save them. So I get it. It is going to be painful, but it's something that is going to change you ultimately, and it's just going to start bringing, the universe is just going to start bringing new people into your life, new people that you've never dealt with, different energies, different kind of loyalties, specifically the loyalties that you're looking for. So things are going to change very soon, guys. You guys are going to start getting either romantic partners that are way different asking you out, or you're going to meet a new circle of friend that fits more who you are, that ride and die mentality that I keep hearing in my head about Tauruses, which I totally understand because I'm like that too. I would do anything for my family, anything for my friends. I always put the people that I love before me and their happiness, all of that is really important to me. So I get where this is going, guys. I get why it's important to you to find people that are like you, right? You're looking for your soul group. You're looking for your soul family. I hear your clan, your group, your people. And that's what's coming forward for you guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get out one more card and we'll close out this reading. I love that for us so much, guys, because we deserve love. We deserve love. We deserve to be successful, and we are worthy. We deserve to be with someone that can see what we bring to the table, right? Without having to prove it. They need to see, Tauruses are not fair weather friends. Okay. So let's see the last card. Right, you're going to put a stop to all of this, right? That is the advice of the universe for this, that you need to put a stop to these patterns. It's time to make that decision. For those of you that are still on the fence about going back to your old friend, old job, old past things that are just not, you're not supposed to go back to that anymore, Taurus. You're supposed to move forward, and it will hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, right? Because the ripped apart thing right here keeps jumping out at me, and how you're just going to feel like your heart is ripping apart. Because for those of you that this was a friend group, these were people that you grew up with, and you love them, of course, but they're just not good for you. They just don't vibe for you. I mean, I don't know why that came out like that, but they don't vibe the way you do. It's like I'm hearing again about the high morality. Like you have really high morals, really high ethical standards, and it's hard to find people like that. So you've also learned that maybe a lot of people like that don't exist, and you started to accept that. But now, we know that we attract what we expect too, right? So now you're expecting better. You're expecting better for yourself. And even though these people from the past, it's going to rip your heart out, right? Because it says ripped apart. Let me see what it says on the bottom. It says vulnerable in love. Love exposed to truth, right? That makes absolute sense, right? It's talking about what we've been talking about, right? You love these people, and it's just gonna hurt. They just been people that have been in your life for a long time. And for those of you that it was a lover, same thing. You've probably been with them for most of your life, and it's gonna hurt like hell to walk away from this people or person or places, right? Job, right? Like getting the same kind of job over and over and over again, where the situation is a job, same thing. You're looking for something better for you, and slipping back into the past is just no longer option. You're putting a complete stop to this, and you're ready to leave all of this behind. And that is amazing for us, guys. This is a serious cycle that you're breaking, and it's probably because of the new year that you're breaking this cycle, or planetary placements too, because I know that a lot of things are happening with fixed signs. So it makes perfect sense that a lot of us are going into some kind of a rebirth beginning. So if some of you see angel numbers, you'll probably start seeing like 123 a lot, or just like 1111 a lot, just letting you know that you're on the right path and you're at the beginning. So you'll probably start seeing like a lot of 123 123, or even hearing things about the beginning, about the start, about you'll just start getting like little messages here and there. All right. Well, those are all the messages that I have for you guys, my dear Tauruses. Thank you so much for waiting, guys. I've been having some issues in my personal life. And I haven't been able to do any readings at all, but I'm going to try to do my best this month and get out as many as I can, as my life and my energy permits. And also, all the energies and everything that's happening in the world affects me so much. It's hard for me to do readings when I can feel all the world's energies, and it's hard to get out of that energy. But I am trying hard to protect my energy for you guys, because we all need some advice right now at this time, even me, right? With everything that's happening. And all right, well, I just wanted to tell you guys that. And I also wanted to say, as always, I am so honored and so blessed to be able to connect with so many of you, and to have so many of you here and that I can help. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.